Hey guys, ZeroArmada here. Sorry I haven't been really posting that much new content lately. There's a couple of reasons for that. First off, been pretty much getting constantly slapped by my finals. Been studying like crazy for those. Those were done last week, so I have like a 7-week break now from school for winter break or whatever. So I'm gonna do my best to post as much content as I can. Definitely want to try to get at least a video a day out, but of course I can't really hold any promises because I'm working now pretty much full time for about 4 or 5 days a week, so that's gonna definitely hinder that, but that's just my goal. Ultimately what I want to do in the short term for the channel is first off just post some Bullpup full auto gameplay, which is what you're seeing right now, and I want to get a little build guide going for that, so get a couple of videos for the Bullpup and make a video guide from that. And I know a lot of people have been asking for that, so that's my first priority. Second thing, also a lot of people have been asking me over the life of this channel to post a combat rifle gameplay, as well as some build guides for that. So that's definitely another thing on my priority list to get done. Kind of been neglecting that a little bit, but now that they kind of fixed the recoil and stuff, hopefully it's a little bit more effective, and I'll give that a shot and try to get some gameplay for you guys for that. But lastly, what I got short term, Hawken. I've been playing Hawken since the beta release, which was yesterday, I think. So definitely got some gameplay from that. It's a fun game. Definitely go check it out if you want something new. It's a mech shooter. Personally, it's kind of fast paced, but it's not. There's definitely instances in the game where you have that rush. You have about like 3 or 4 mechs coming after you. You definitely get that sense of urgency sometimes, but you also have a lot of mixed defensive gameplay, or like tactical based gameplay where you're kind of camping it out and I'm trying to get a good vantage point or position to take out your foes. So it's definitely a mix of the two. I guess a lot of people have been saying it's kind of like a Mech Warrior Online, but a little bit more fast paced, so that's kind of a comparison if you want one. But I'm definitely going to post up some video gameplay for Hawken as well, for sure. But kind of another reason why I haven't been really posting that much gameplay for Blacklight is, I mean, this channel pretty much was solely brought from Blacklight gameplay. I didn't really post that much in terms of Call of Duty or anything that special from any other games, but just don't really know the future of the channel after the short-term lapse of it. I'm kind of getting burnt out from Blacklight. Not just Blacklight, but I think pretty much any other MMORPG game out there. I've been playing a little bit of single player games. Just got done with Far Cry 3. Definitely a good game. Recommend you guys play that as well. But just like every game I've been playing so far, it's just, it feels repetitive. I mean, and that definitely is going to happen if you've played a lot of video games. I tried playing some MMORPGs. I tried playing, I think it was Dragon Nest from Nexon, a bunch of free-to-play MMORPGs, and yeah, that didn't turn out too well. But it just feels like every game coming out now, it just feels repetitive, and it just feels like you've been here before, or you've played this before. And hopefully, as new games come out and there's some innovation in the new games, that's definitely gonna at least not feel that way for every new game coming out. But that's just kind of my general outlook on games right now. I just feel burnt out from all of them, and I'm just trying something new, trying some new games out, trying to see if I can find anything that's worthwhile playing. But I guess that's kind of it from a channel perspective and a channel update. Kind of one thing I want to talk about, I also talked about the shooting that happened at Denver at the theaters. This morning another shooting happened at the Connecticut school. 18 children dead among 27, and that's just screwed up. I mean, I don't really want to say anything more than that's just screwed up. I mean, shootings itself are terrible, but when you purposely go to an elementary school and shoot down a group of children, with your main priority being to kill children, I mean, you're just a fucked up person in general. And just nothing really much I can say about that aside from the fact that feel sorry for the people who were affected by that. Thoughts and prayers go out to those people and their families and their friends and the Connecticut community as well, because that's just something you don't want to go through in life. Another thing happened in the NFL. Johan Beckler basically killed his girlfriend, and then went up to the Kansas City Chief coaching staff and committed suicide right in front of him. And similar to that, I mean, that's also a terrible tragedy, and you can't sympathize for the Kansas City Chiefs community and the players of the team and everyone else who was affected by that. But and that specific shooting incident, you also have to remember that even though Johan Beckler committed suicide, he also took someone else's life. And just kind of similar to that, I mean, that's kind of a tough position to be in. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to sympathize for Johan Beckler and his family? Or are you supposed to mask him as a criminal? I mean, it's kind of a steep curve to go by, I guess you can say, because there's something obviously happened, and there's something obviously happened at the Connecticut shooting. Apparently, I was just kind of looking it up a little bit, but there are some rumors that the shooter was a parent of one of the children, and there's some speculation that maybe bullying was involved. And regardless, killing a group of children and adults is not one way to rectify bullying. I mean, a lot of things like that, a lot of things like the shooting at Kansas City with Johan Beckler, the other mall shooting that happened at Oklahoma yesterday or the day before, a lot of stuff can just, been taken care of with preventative care, talking, communication. I mean, and just like I said, that's nothing you really want to go and live with your life, kind of being scarred with that. Not only if you were there to experience it, but if you're a family member or you have to deal with the consequences of someone doing such an irresponsible and pretty much screwed up thing like that. You have to live with that. I mean, I think that's more than anything, that's kind of the screwed up fact that a lot of this stuff could have been prevented with a simple conversation or a simple act or a deed that someone has done to make an impact in someone's life. And I think that's kind of the main problem I have with it. I mean, there's nothing really else you can do. I mean, people have been always talking about gun laws and stuff like that. And I don't want to mix politics into this channel, and I don't want to, get into the full details of that, because a lot of people have differing viewpoints of that. And I just want to pretty much say that banning guns won't do anything, because you can ban guns, you can ban weapons, you can ban anything you want, but people are still going to find a way to do whatever they want to do with whatever they can find. So, I mean, even if you ban guns, I feel personally that people are still going to find a way to get them illegally. And not only that, but if someone's trying to defend themselves and they can't have a gun, and someone else breaks in with a gun that they got illegally, they're pretty much screwed. So, I mean, just politics in general is just screwed up, and I really don't know what to say from that. It's just my personal opinion on the whole thing. It's definitely something that not only you don't wish to happen, but unfortunately it's happening on a repetitive instances now. I mean, there's been 3 well notified and well televised shootings that happened within 2 weeks or something like that. So I don't know, just screwed up.